Okay, Continental 456. Descent, and you can turn off the autopilot anytime by hitting that button, and then hit it again to get all the bells and whistles. The alarms are going to go off, and the red lights are going to go off as well. The first time you hit it, it gets noisy, but it does disconnect the autopilot.
Okay.
Okay, Continental 456, and you just stay automated a little bit. Now, but if you hang on to the thing, what happens is you get control wheel, steering, pitch, and roll. It actually will disconnect from its primary modes because it forces what you know. It senses your forcing. Continental 456, descend and maintain 3,000.
456, setting down 5,000
Yeah,
3,000.
leaving 5,000 or 3,000. Excellent. So normally who does this now? As soon as you get the autopilot on, it's real steady. So hand going to do it. 3,000. Now you need to pick a pitch mode cap. You hit level change. Excellent. Okay, and you can see we're coming up on axial there. Just a beam. So our SA. Yeah, change your. This is the triangle. Yeah, change your scale to look like this over here.
So turn it to 40.
Excellent. Good verbalization. And up here at altitude, you don't have to cover the throttles and the yoke, you know. But when you get down about below 2,000 feet, 1,000 feet, you're going to want to be ready to take over, you know, if anything bad happens. Life is good.
Yeah, we're going for 4, 3.
Excellent. And notice how it maintains. Okay, so now I come on, ATC comes on, it says, pull that knob right there into the line your standby attitude. They say Continental 456, can you give me 210 knots?
456, 210 knots, slowing to.
Yeah. And look at your airspeed indicator, and it's just below the flaps up speed, so yeah, you're close enough. Continental 456, right turn now to a heading of 190.
Turn to 190. Jim.
But I got to tell you, Captain, you did a great job maintaining altitude first time out. The guys have a really hard time for the first 5 minutes until they figure out. You must be a current instrument pilot, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm not a
really?
instrument now.
Oh, okay. That's why he's so good. I know.
So we're below 220 indicated. Good for flaps 1.
Go flaps 1.
Very good. Very good for
Flaps 1 set.
And then you can see on your airspeed indicator, that's your minimum speed there for flaps 1. So to get below that, you're going to need to get some more flaps.
These are the green light leading edge flaps. Yeah. Okay, you get your leading edge flaps extended first off. Good for flaps 5.
Go flaps 5.
I'm just tuning in your ILS frequency to San Francisco. All right, Continental 456, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
3,000, 2,000.
3,000 for 2,000, Continental 456.
That's my radio.
Yep, good call.
I like that.
Yeah, when he's on the autopilot, and this is his real estate, but he still gets the unless you tell him I got the radios because he's making
so
a
I'm not touching autopilot stuff.
Nothing. Nothing. Unless he commands you to. You know, he's busy with it. So obviously, guys, in the simulator, if they allow you to fly around with the autopilot engaged, take advantage of it. You know, today you may want to hand fly it, you know, just to get the feel of the thing. But when you're in an actual training event,
use the autopilot.
let them, you know, let them give you every advantage. Believe me, they'll fail it in a minute when they want to see you fly. So that's my philosophy.
Beautiful thing.
All right, Continental 456. Now let's make a. Well, I'll tell you what, Continental 456, we've had a total failure of the radar. Can you accept an ILS approach to runway 28 right at San Francisco?
Yeah. Yes.
That's affirmative. And why can you do it? Because you can see the final approach right there. So now I'm just going to say San Francisco, or can you give me 180 to Aximal? Continental 456? 180 knots.
180 knots.
Yeah.
Okay. Slow it to 180 knots.
And the normal protocol is get the flaps first.
Okay.
Because you can see on your airspeed indicator that at 180 you're going to need flaps 5.
Right.
So
Go ahead and go to flaps 5.
he's already got it. Flaps 5. Okay. So now you got to start turning, boss. to line up on the final approach. So just start a little bit of a right turn. Continental 456 cleared for the ILS approach, runway 28 right, San Francisco, airspeed now to your discretion.
456 cleared, ILS 28 right approach.
See how you just kicked out of control wheel steering roll. So.
Right.
So I would turn the autopilot off. You're going to hand fly it. One more time. That's it. And then just see that noodle, that little white noodle on the top of it? That tells you what your heading is going to be in 10 seconds. So you can take a little bit of banked out.
White noodle.
And on the top of the triangle. Yeah, right there on the top of the triangle. That white noodle is your heading in 10 seconds. So all you're going to do is align that white noodle with the blue inbound line here. And you're going to be on your ILS. So the ILS is up. And you can hit the approach.
Localizer's live.
You can hit the approach mode, first officer, for your captain.
Okay. Approach mode.
And localize light, excellent. Well, localizer's in view. I won't say it's not live.
I saw the name number.
Localizer's in view.
There you go.
Now it's
Localizer's alive. There you go.
Turn in your heading.
Yeah, turn right on. Yeah, turn to the. There you go. Yeah, give a 30-degree bank turn because we're going to shoot right through this thing. Nice job. And now you got to come back to maybe a heading of about 290, 295 to get back on that little bit.
Okay.
Raise your nose just a little bit to keep that magenta bar in there. Don't go over 30 degrees or the thing starts yakking at you. Okay, you got the runway in sight out there, boss?
Do runways in sight.
Okay, don't really look at it very much. Just keep looking at your instruments and fly the instruments.
Okay.
And now we're waiting for the glide slope to come alive. And then we'll go gear down, flap 15, set speed 115. Do all that. Nice job. How's your pitch trim doing? Can you let go of the yoke? Okay, give it a burst forward. You know, and then it won't trim like a real airplane. You won't be able to trim to 0 forces. So give it a burst of yoke, and you're good to go. Okay. Talk first. Talk.
Ready for gear down?
Clear gear down.
Gear's coming down.
That's it.
Flaps 15.
Flap 15.
That's it.
Flaps 15.
Set speed to 150. First officer.
I don't see that here. Flaps.
Yeah, it's 150 there. Yeah. We'll talk about that. Okay, debrief when you do this. Okay, now the big thing here is to keep going down at 800 feet per minute. So now this instrument is a big deal because if you can get that thing pegged on 800 feet a minute, you're going to stay right on the glide slope. If you got any other rated descent, you're going to deviate. This is a good correction right here to get back on it. Okay, flaps 30 now.
Flaps 30. Set final descent checklist, require landing clearance.
Okay, Continental 456 is cleared for touch and go. Runway 28 right, San Francisco International. Winds are calm.
Clear for touch and go.
Good. And here's an ant for you. We got ants and alligators. It's like, too bad you're really good at stamping out all the ants. Too bad that alligator came along and bit your leg off. Okay, okay, we're on glide slope on localizer. Excellent job, Captain. Very good. Now, as we get down here, just very carefully follow those magenta bars at about 200 feet. Then you're going to look outside, and you're just going to let the airplane come down. For the first time, it feels like you're in a really fast elevator. Good call. Don't resist the tendency to pitch the nose up. How's your trim? Let go of the yoke for a second. Okay, you got to give it a burst back and just live with the force. That's it. Right about there. Good. Now just live with it. No more trimming. Excellent trim. You're down 800 feet a minute. Looks excellent. And that's it. Pitch up just a little bit, just tiny, a half a degree now to get right on the glide slope. You're going low, about a half dot low. So go from 800 feet per minute to about 600 feet per minute. That's it. It's easy to overcorrect down. See, I already goofed you up. Corrected too much. Now go back down. Go back down about a degree of pitch. There you go. Okay, you got 1 red and 3 white. Okay. Here's where you got to really finesse the thing and see which direction the trend is and try to stop the trend. Stay around. Okay, it looks like you're right in the slot here. You got 2 red, 2 white with no big deviation. You got 8 instead of 800. You got about 1,000.
200 disengage auto throttle.
Okay, right here. These 2 switches. Right down.
100.
That's it. Don't pitch up. Keep coming down. Keep coming down. Keep coming down. When you hear 50, nope, don't pitch up. Keep it coming down. Keep it coming down.
50.
When you hear 50, now ease with the throttles and pull
30,
up on the pitch about
20,
a degree.
10.
Good job. Down with the nose wheel. Now get on the left. Get on the center line. Great job. Okay, throttle's all the way up. Flat 15.
All the way up.
Whoa.
15. Oh, flat 15.
And trim
touch and go.
is in the green. Yep.
Take
There
off
it goes. And you can actually hit toga again. It'll give you your nice. Yep. It'll give you your nice power setting up at 195. Okay. When you get 140, cover the throttle on. Cover the throttle till you're ready to go. Excellent. There you go.
140.
140. Now move it over to the yoke. There you go. Hand over to the yoke. Now.
Climb gear up.
Climb gear up.
Excellent. Wow. You guys are awesome. Okay, I got control of the aircraft. You guys can take a little well-deserved break there.
I'll let go.
And we're going to be